In 2005, I was renting a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 other roommates. And at that time, I was working at JFK Airport, and I was going to school. In 2006, I enlisted in the Army, and that's where I met my husband. We were in the same duty station, same boot camp. From there, I moved to Brooklyn, and we got married. When he proposed to me, I didn't know that I was pregnant, but I actually was 3 months pregnant. And after I had my daughter, everything was fine, and then he was deployed. When he came back home from deployment, he began to be abusive. He was making it seem like the move would help us, it would benefit us in a way where, you know, he's not in the city, and so it's not too stressful on him with finding a job or just adapting to civilian life. But in all reality, it was him moving me from my family, so he continued the abuse, and it actually got worse. One day we were just sitting in a room watching TV, and just all of a sudden he just started choking me. My daughter was towards the edge, about to roll off the bed, and as he's choking me, and I'm trying to get to her and try to get him off of me, and I finally got him. I threatened to call the cops, and he left the house. The next day, he did come back in the evening, and he came to the steps where I was sitting, and he pulled out a knife and put it to my neck. After the car accident, I couldn't provide for my child anymore. I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything. I stayed with a few people, bounced around a little while, and after that, there was nowhere else for me to go, so I ended up going to a domestic violence shelter. Through all of that, my husband was searching for me. He attempted to find me through family and friends. He really went on a hunt.
Latoya came into the coalition through the Crisis Intervention Program. While advocating for Latoya with the issues she was going through in the shelter, we thought she would be a great candidate for the First Step program. First Step is a 14-week job readiness program for homeless, formerly homeless, low-income women. The first 5 weeks, the ladies are actually here getting classroom training, which entails getting their computer skills up to date. We do resume writing, we do mock interviews, we bring speakers in here. Also, the ladies get an opportunity to meet with their caseworkers.
The social service team provides supportive services, counseling, advocacy, life skills classes. We are basically the backbone of the First Step job training program.
Rebecca actually helped me a lot. She was there when my husband came here and had an order of protection and everything. When it came down to housing, she was there. Any public assistance case, anything, she was there. Even guy trouble, she was there. Like it's like this was a sorority and she was the house mother.
The second phase of the program is where we partner with nonprofits and corporations to give the women the real work experience. For Latoya, we found the perfect match at Black Veterans for Social Justice.
I was excited to start. I performed workshops, seminars, entitlements, pretty much anything that was needed.
She actually was a leader in terms of being active and in terms of giving services to the clients, and it spread to other employees. It was very infectious.
On the Fridays during the internship phase, I would meet with Latoya for 8 weeks, and each Friday I saw her progress and mesh with her internship site. And each Friday she would come in with a new story. She was excited. She loved it there.
I told her, if you do a good job, there actually might be employment there for you. And she did that.
She came with her papers and she said, they hired me, I'm excited. So soon after that, we referred her to the rental assistance program.
live in a studio. I kind of made it to where it's separate rooms, kind of. When you walk into my daughter's space, it looks like you're walking into a bedroom, but it's literally 10 feet away from my bed. Compared to the space in the shelter, she loves it. She has all of her books, she has all of her toys, and she can play freely. She loves it.
I watched her through the program and started seeing changes in her. You know, she became more confident in herself, started talking more.
They gave that support that will keep you going, that self-motivation, that it was something that you could only get from people who care.
She's a great success in First Step's eyes, and love to see women that come into the program literally beat down, and then you see what a great success they turn into.
When I graduated, I actually had mixed emotions. I didn't want to leave, but I was also happy because now I have a job. Now I can take that next step